Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's a good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching me from. Welcome back to my channel. I want us to talk about retirement and the pension that comes with retirement in relation to investments. One of the hardest things that has happened, or that happens normally, is when people retire and they get the pension and they are not sure what to do with it. They have not thought through of what to do with that lump sum money that comes and the payments that come with retirement, even from SACCOs and all that. And they find themselves investing in things that really take their money away instead of earning the money. In retirement, what you need more is cash flow more than anything else. So many people have been engaging, like our parents, they have engaged in businesses that have collapsed. They're engaged in businesses that require a lot of their inputs in order to at least have something, and they have put their money there, and sometimes the money gets lost. What if I told you there is a way that you can make sure that you retain your money, your pension, and still that pension earns you monthly some income that is significant for you to survive? Actually, come to think about it, this can even be for you as a young person who is not about to retire, but you have some monies floating somewhere. In your ziaras here and there, you get some money here and there, and you have some money that you'd like to invest. And today I just want to talk to us about the government bonds. They are one of those lucrative, with a high return on investment that you can consider putting your money in. In fact, the beauty of it is that you get paid to the whole term of that particular bond, yet at the same time, at the end of the maturity of that bond, you get back your money in totality. Now, what are bonds? Bonds are medium and long-term instruments that are used by governments and companies to raise funds from people, and they promise that to the maturity of that bond, they will pay back some interests, either at the end of the maturity or in between, like what the government does with in the bonds. And one of the best bonds that you can buy, because there are various types of bonds, is called the infrastructure bond that has been floated overly by the government of Kenya of late. Quite a number have floated this year. And also, normally, the government will issue on a monthly basis bonds that you can invest in, even for budget supplementaries and all that. Having said that, what are the advantages of investing in bonds? Number one is that bonds are secure. Government bonds are secure. Governments are not known to default on their bonds payments. They are secure, and they promise number two, they promise a regular income. You need to note that bonds, infrastructure bonds and bonds in general, their coupon rates are paid, the returns are paid every 6 months. So they have a regular income. They also promise stability in terms of income. It doesn't change because the Kenyan government usually issues a fixed coupon rate bond. And they're also flexible. They are flexible in that there are different types of bonds that you can invest in. So you're not ujafungiwa into the infrastructure bond. You can invest in many others, which will continue enlightening us on the same. Now, why do I think that this is important for us, the ones who are about to retire and the ones who are young and they have some monies that they can use to invest here and there? Assuming that you have 1 million shillings that you need to invest. According to the last infrastructure bond that was issued by the government of Kenya in the month of March, the return on the coupon rate was 14.399% per annum. That means that the government is going to give you, for the period of that period, because like the last one was 17 years, For the period of 17 years, if you allow it to grow to maturity, a return of 14.3999 every year, 3999% every year. What does that translate to? That translates to about 143,000 and something for the whole year. And because they are paid half yearly, that translates to about 71,995 shillings every 6 months. That's what the government is going to give you. And this money is credited to your account without fail and on time as per the time arrives. So it's very predictable. Now, assuming that you had a pension for a retiree of like 6 million shillings as a lump sum, and you redistribute this into 6 months, follow me on this. For example, the first 1 million you invest in January, the second 1 million you invest in February, the third 1 million in March, then in the fourth 1 million in April, the fifth 1 million in May, the sixth 1 million in June. The one that you invested at the beginning in January will pay you the first payment in July. So you get your 71,995 in July. The ones you invested in February will give you your return in August, the first return. And then the third investment that you made in March will give you the return in September. April will give you the return in October. May investment will give you return in November. And then the one you did in June will give you return in December. And then the cycle repeats itself. So for the next 17 years, if you had invested in that bond, you will continue receiving 71,995 without fail every month if you invested like that. And then at the end of it all, you get back your whole 6 million within that particular period of time, assuming nothing changes. This forms some income that you can use in a monthly basis, and you can multiply that by the amount of money you have and you want to invest in over a period of time. I think that with this kind of income, and you know that it is passive income, so the better the money is working for you. With this kind of passive income, you can even live a very comfortable life depending on how much money you require on your day-to-day life. This is one of the things that you can use, you can invest in to help you earn passive income in your old age. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you for listening. We will continue with this series of videos to help us know what are the options we have in investing that can help us earn passive income in future. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe to this channel. This is a family. Our aim is to make sure that we all get means and options of investments in this country. And like and share this video and encourage others to visit us to hear visit my channel to hear more about investments and other financial things that are happening around in this country. Otherwise, thank you so much. See you in my next video. God bless you. Bye. My name is Gishure Irungu. Bye and God bless you.